More than 1,000 years ago, in 982 CE, a child was born in Vajrayogini village of Vikramapura, in present-day Munshiganj, Bangladesh. Born into the royal family of the Pala Empire, he was named Chandragarbha. His father, King Kalyanasri, hoped that the young prince would one day inherit the throne. But from an early age, Chandragarbha showed little interest in power or wealth. Instead, he was drawn to wisdom, meditation, and the search for truth. As he grew older, the prince left behind the comforts of palace life and became a Buddhist monk, receiving the name Dipankara Srijnana, meaning, the lamp of deep wisdom. He studied under some of the greatest teachers of India at the renowned universities of Nalanda and Vikramashila, mastering philosophy, logic, ethics, and Buddhist scriptures. Before long, he became one of the most respected scholars in the entire Pala Empire. Please let us know where are you listening from and share this video among your friends. Like it to encourage us. Let us dive deep into Sri Atish's thoughts and journey. Atish believed that true wisdom required constant learning. Around 1011 or 1012 CE, at about 30 years of age, he undertook a dangerous sea voyage from eastern Bengal to Suwanadwipa, now known as Sumatra, Indonesia. He financed the journey through his own offerings and the support of Buddhist patrons, not by royal wealth. There he spent 12 years studying under the great master Dharmakirti, also known as Sirlingpa, learning the profound practice of bodhicitta, the compassionate wish to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all living beings across Asia. During this period, he developed teachings that united strict moral discipline with compassion and deep philosophical insight, laying the foundation for a practical path to enlightenment. He also mediated between the ruling dynasties of the neighboring states and influenced them to forget hatred and strengthen unity. In the 11th century, Buddhism in Tibet had fallen into confusion, with disagreements over monastic discipline and tantric practices. Tibetan rulers appealed to India for help, believing that only Atish possessed the knowledge and integrity to restore the true teachings. Accepting the invitation, Atish crossed the freezing Himalayan mountains on horseback, enduring one of the most difficult journeys of his life to reach Tibet. In Tibet, Atish wrote his masterpiece, Bodhipathapradipa, or Lamp for the Path to Enlightenment. In this remarkable work, he explained the stages of spiritual development, classified practitioners according to their motivation, and taught that wisdom and compassion must always work together. He insisted that advanced tantric practices could never replace moral discipline and that true enlightenment begins with ethical living. Sri Atish Dipankar spent the final years of his life teaching throughout Tibet, training disciples, reforming monasteries, and reviving Buddhism with clarity and compassion. He passed away in 1054 CE, leaving behind a legacy that shaped Tibetan Buddhism for centuries. Today, he is remembered as one of the greatest Buddhist teachers in history, a Bengali scholar whose light crossed oceans and mountains, illuminating the spiritual path for millions.